newcomers from Germany face off against Anwil Wloclawek, a team that featured heavily in the regular season stages last year in this competition. So it is the 7th German team to take part in the Basketball Champions League. They are getting Group B underway here against Anvil. Now you can see it is the sole game from Group B here in game day 1, playing tonight. The other 3 games taking place tomorrow, as we have 8 teams in Group B battling it out to be one of those top 4 qualifiers into the top 16. Last season, Anwil Wloclawek played in the regular season competition, but they were unable to make it past that stage into the playoffs. It was their first time competing in this competition. And now tonight, it will be the 11th game between a German and Polish team in the Basketball Champions League, with the German team winning 7 of the previous 11 matchups. Anwil Wloclawek coming to this one as the Polish champions. They were automatic qualifiers into the regular season. And there is their lineup. Guys to keep an eye out for: Chase Simon, he played last season, and Simon and Regulado have formed a formidable scoring partnership in the early stages of the Polish domestic league for head coach Igor Milicic, the man in charge of Anvil. Same coach as last year, and he did a tremendous job of turning many heads in the regular season, without a couple of real important pieces that were relied on last year. Anvil changes to their roster, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. We said guys to keep an eye out for: Lado, definitely; Simon, fans of the Basketball Champions League already know about him. As we turn our sights to RASTA Vechta, the team from Germany. Fairy tale season for them last year. Fresh off qualification from the Pro A Championship, they finished in 4th place in the German Bundesliga, to have also automatic qualification into this Basketball Champions League regular season. So far in their early season, they've got just 2 guys who've been scoring double figures: Steve Pistoria, that's the number 32, Travis Simpson, number 15, and 2 key scorers for this German team. The team you mentioned, real fairy tale story last year, as they came against the odds of promotion. They won the quarterfinals 3-1 against Borussia Bamberg, a team that featured in the Basketball Champions League last season, to make it through to the semi-finals, where they went down to Bayern Munich. A lot of changes for this team in the off-season. A lot of guys having their first experience of Basketball Champions League action, first European experience for some of them. It'll be really interesting to see if they can continue, the strong play that we've seen up until this point from German teams in this competition. The fans are out in force, looking forward to their first experience of Basketball Champions League action. Teams are out onto the floor then. Coaches shaking hands. Paes, the Spanish play caller, in charge of the German team. Final stages of warm-up. Tony Rotten there. That'll be important for Anvil both tonight and moving forward. So we mentioned we have 32 teams right now into this regular season of the Basketball Champions League. After the 2 qualification rounds, both of these 2 teams here tonight, automatic qualifiers into the regular season. With those 32 teams broken down into 4 groups of 8, they will play home and away against the other teams within their group. So we are looking here at Group B, which alongside these two teams has Burgos from Spain, Jerusalem, Ike from Athens, Pau-Orthez from France, Bandırma from Turkey, and Antwerp, one of the surprises of last year, from Belgium. So a very tough Group B. Protecting your home court, vitally important, because remember, you need to be one of the top 4 finishers in Group B out of those 8 teams to qualify forward into the top 16, into the playoff stages. So we'll have 2 rounds of playoffs, the best of 3 in both of those rounds, to see who will make it through to the final 4. We held May 1st to May 3rd in 2020. Venue still to be decided, determined by the teams that qualify. And here in Anvil, I think the Anvil fans have come here to Germany, would love to see their team make it through, a step further than they made it last year, get into those playoff stages. That will surely be the aim for them, but a tough Group B. A number of high-powered teams like Jerusalem, who have made the playoffs. Ike, former champions, of course. Antwerp, who had that deep playoff run as well. So we see 3 officials from Italy, Sweden, and Cyprus in their first Basketball Champions League action here this season. I mentioned these 2 teams, they've automatic qualifiers thanks to their strong finishes domestically. They've had really different starts. Anvil, the 2-time Polish champions, started strongly. 3-0 they are in the Polish league. They come into this one off the back of another win, 95-82, as we see Lido, Simon, Rotten, Freemanis and Milovanovic taking up that first 5 for Wloclawek. We said, that Simon, Lido backcourt, throw in some Tony Rotten as well. Rotten averages 13 points per game, 7 rebounds, and a really kind of spread. 13 points and 5 assists per game. It is Roland Freemanis that averages 13 and 7. A really balanced scoring output from Anvil, yet to really be tested domestically in the Polish First League. RASTA from Vechta have started not as well as they would have hoped. 1 win out of their 3 games so far. That win was this past weekend, though, 77-72, as they'll start DeLeo, Gessens, Simpson, Wainwright, and Vastoria. It's their first 5. It is Steve Vastoria that's been leading the way for the German team in those first 3 games for them in the Bundesliga. There is Pedro Valles. So changes to the lineup. Josh Young for Vechta in that starting lineup. The captain of this German team came off a strong 20-point game this past weekend in that first victory for them in the Bundesliga. Interesting to see if they miss him. Flying crowd in the northeastern part of Germany, where we are here for a Vechta Polish team with a strong contingent of fans with them as well. Should make a fine atmosphere. Hello and welcome then. Game day 1 is up and underway as Vechta face off against Anwil Wloclawek from Poland. First possession is won by Vechta, who will reverse the ball around. And now DeLeo goes high and the lob. What a way to start. Welcome to the Basketball Champions League. Simpson with the finish. A well-designed set to get underway here for Vechta. Now we'll get the crowd into this one early. Here's Wloclawek. And a foul called. It's the cut to the basket by Milanovic is guarded. There it is, the lob up high. Simpson getting the finish. Great start. He'll be brought in from the start. Wloclawek. There is Lido thinking about it. Flips it over. Freemanis takes the jumper. Misses. Chance to go the other way for Vechta. Simpson, after his high-flying dunk, gives it over. Deleo. Back to Simpson. Filling in the gap. Fires up the early three. Doesn't go. Here comes Wloclawek. Good attack. Broden turns the corner, gets all the way for the easy two. That's what he does, always putting pressure on that defense. Tony Roden gets his Champions League campaign underway. He'll weave out high for Vechta. Good feed to the inside, but the finish doesn't go for Kessens. Again, the other way. Here's Wloclawek, and once more attacking the ring. Tony Roden causing some problems early on. Something to keep an eye on. Roden just breaking his man down at ease. Astoria over to the far side. And now space as the open jump shot doesn't go for Kessens. Looks like it's going to go to Vechta here. Stand on the end line. Work from Wainwright to keep it alive. Astoria waiting. Simpson's got the step. Simpson gets up high and finishes. Wow. Simpson is saying hello to the Champions League in the early stages here. All 4 points for the German team coming off high-flying dunks from Trevor Simpson. Good play from him. But we are tied at 4 in the early stages. Ricky Lido handles it. We haven't said much of Chase Simon so far. He's waiting near corner. Still doesn't get a touch. Here comes Simpson once again. Guarded by Simon. Simpson comes off the screen, flips it over. Corner three. Wainwright doesn't get it. Or does he? Friendly bounce for Ish Wainwright. And then gets the drop. Great touch from Wainwright. Just waiting. Confirmation, was it a 2 or a 3? It's going to go down as a 2. Let's turn over. Give it back to Vechta. And Wainwright it was. And Milanovic. Good effort from him. First man on the floor, but unfortunately his legs were out of bounds. Gives it back to the German team. So Kessens goes out. Kamari Murphy in. There he is, the number 21. Early substitution. It's Coach Igor Milicic. It's a quick word with the referee. The other side. Coach Callens. Hesitation from DeLeo, and he's going to turn it over. Press works for Anvil, and they're going to find the easy finish for Chase Simon. Well, we said Simon had been quiet, hadn't seen the ball. He's a big-time scorer for Wloclawek. Not a player you want to get going with an easy finish like that. This time the press doesn't work, and the finish is good from Kamari Murphy. Oh, and welcome to the game for him. Straight in and straight on the scoreboard. As once more, Tony Roden kicks it, doesn't fall. Good work on the offensive glass, and the finish will go for Milanovic. Astoria to the corner, Wainwright back to Astoria. He pulls up, wide open shot. And that's why he's been leading them in scoring early stages. possession. Ludo into the lane, and he is going to be fouled. Well, that's the one worrying sign for Vechta right now. It's their inability to guard this dribble penetration. Offensively looking comfortable. As Pastorian knocks down the triple. Milicic, a man who really did make a name for himself on the coaching sidelines last year in the Basketball Champions League. And he was happy with some unconventional stuff as well. So mixing up his defense, running some sets as well. Really got others talking about the play that they had. Yes, Ledo makes one. Second bounce is clear though. No one there challenging Murphy on the defensive glass. There is the three from Simpson. Get the roll. An injury. Someone down for Wloclawek. There he is now. It is Ludo. Simon comes off the screen. Forced to the near halfway line, gives it over, a little fake from Tony Roden, gets to the inside, a lot of contact, bodies flying everywhere. We're playing 4 against 3 here. 2 players on the floor, corner 3, buried. Good transition play, and it is that man Simpson. What a start for him. 9 points from Travis Simpson. The back-to-back dunks, added a 3 for good measure as well. An early timeout here called by Anwil Wloclawek.
Attacking to rebound. They're attacking aggressive on rebound. Box out. Second, you saw them playing hard show defense aggressively. So if you set a screen here, go, open up, swing the ball, and we go immediately big. Now, first play, we go 50. But when you go fast, set the screen on Tony, go. Go, if you get open line, go. Fish the ball out. We have to sprint back. We have 2 weeks, 2 slow. Listen, they're in hard show. So we want this. Guard him on short roll.
And Roden getting to that left hand. Successful early stages. For Anvil, as we see the highlights of Vechta. They've been able to do. Coach Milicic told his team they need to do a better job boxing out, getting on the defensive rebound. Or he just tried to establish against this pressure from Vechta. 14-9 is on the scoreboard. As it goes to the inside. After Coach Milicic told his team to control their defensive boards, they have been getting offensive rebounds of their own. Successful play from them. Makes it a 3-point game here. 14 plays 11, but wide open. Another dunk. This time it's Murphy. He raises the roof. Third dunk for Vechta. Methodical approach for Anvil. Ludo with the ball. Finds Chase Simon. Simon waits for this hard hedge. Now goes to the inside, rejected. Here come Vechta. 3-on-2. Open man in the corner. Richel fresh into the game. Can't get it to go. Groans from the crowd. They're going to come and trap, but they leave the man wide open. Not sure what happened there. There's an easy finish in the end for Freemanis. The defense tried to trap, just left. Wide open player under the ring. Michelle holding onto the ball, comes off the screen, hesitates, now tries to kick. Corner 3 once more, in and out. And Slado pushing in the opposite direction. This is where they've been a bit slower. Anvil, they'll isolate the dough, spinning. Takes the handoff now. It's the three. Doesn't go, fight for the rebound. There's going to be a foul. Looks like he might go against Kamari Murphy. Milovanovic done an excellent job causing problems on the offensive glass. Yeah, you see the previous score. Where was the defense? Milovanovic goes out. He's replaced by Sokolovsky. First action for him tonight. He'll cut to that far corner. That one open for Anvil. Simon now isolates, gets into the lane, fades. The contact, but couldn't finish. Push the other way. Oh, there is Young. Oh, little handoff, extra pass. But Rochelle couldn't take it. Very unselfish play from Vechta. Rochelle into the lane, lost it. So Josh Young came into the game for the first time. Number 8 for the German team. He is the captain. He said he came off that 20-point performance this past weekend as the three is missed by Jimenez. Astoria sets the feet with a good clean look. Didn't make this one though. This is given cheaply back to Vechta. Ekanot turns it over. Oh, good play from Sokolovsky. Saves it. Oh, what a play. The effort from Mikhail Sokolovsky. What an effort from him. Falling to the floor, flips it behind him, straight into the hands of Chase Simon. And an easy score causes a timeout to be called here by Vechta. Excellent couple of possessions from Anwil Wloclawek. There's the steal. Look at the tenacity. Sokolovsky saves it into the hands of Simon. Just love to see that. Simon moves himself on to 4 points. 2 easy scores for him. To action then, pressure up the floor, broken by Vechta. There's DeLeo back into the game, it's to the wing. And then the three is good. Great execution. Young, his first points of the game. Once more coming out of the timeout, excellent play. The rejection. Murphy it was wiping it out. And then a foul. Philip Ankenhoff attacks the ring, draws the foul. Vechta have been excellent so far in these early stages, turning defense into offense. Block shot on one end from it was Kamari Murphy, in fact, with the block. That led to the opportunity in transition for Herkenhoff. 30 seconds left in this first quarter. Tony Roden started this game hotly. Haven't seen much of him. Now he's going to be called for an offensive foul, so they tried to post up Roden against the smaller DeLeo, but right in front of the referee, called an offensive foul. Gives it back to Vechta with a second to go. It's a close game, just 1 point in it. That's what caused the timeout. Now, they've opened up a 6-point lead. Better defense from Anvil. Open three in the corner though. In and out. Wloclawek come the other way. Roden trying to get to that left hand. DeLeo does a good job cutting him off. He'll isolate now. Getting to his left hand. Foul. DeLeo took a shot to the face. German fans wanted an offensive foul, but they're not going to get it. DeLeo just didn't quite get in front. Oh yeah, to catch him with an elbow. Foul came just before. Caught with that shot though, I think. Will be at the line. 4 points personal for him. Coming in the very early stages of this first quarter. Can't hit that one. Misses the second as well, but he gets a hand on his own offensive rebound. Keeps it alive. And it's tipped out. So Roden goes 0 for 2, but keep possession for his team. As for the first time here tonight, we'll see Jakub Karolak, number 9 for Wloclawek. Simon turns the corner, kicks it, open three. Doesn't finish, and the easy putback. No one boxing out Chris Dow. He gets his first score of the game. Josh Young waiting. And no hurry here. Shot clock and game clock pretty identical. Young flips it. They'll go to the inside. Foul smartly used for Wloclawek. Still got 2 to give.
Number 3, Simon, his first foul, third team foul.
Corner 3, and a foul. Oh, out of bounds. They ran the play, got it to the corner. Travis Simpson, who's been a bit of everything for Vechta in this first quarter. He's fouled shooting the 3, so we'll get 3 shots. Great opportunity to cap off a fine first 10 minutes here for the German team. 21 points already, 4-point lead. It might be better than that. In and out for Simpson. Both teams have struggled from the free throw line in this one. So with their first miss, 2 of 3. Anvil, 0 of 2. The second is good though. From Simpson, almost to double digits already. Simpson's third is good. 2.5 seconds. Defense to come. They're going to sub. Make sure they're organised on Anvil. Get it in before the defense is established. Don't want to foul the heave. Turn and fire. 3-man, but too strong. That will be the end of the first quarter then. A good start to this one for the hometown team. RASTA Vechta playing their first ever game in the Basketball Champions League. Have a 6-point advantage, 23-17. after 10 minutes. An entertaining start. Have a quick look at the number. You can see the standout one there for Anwil Wloclawek. 0 for 7 for 3. You compare that to Vechta, who are 3 of 8. 9 points difference there. It's just a 6-point differential on the scoreboard right now. And we'll have to find a way to try and knock down some of these jump shots. From that, done a pretty good job despite the hot start from that man there. Simpson has 11 points already in this one to lead all scorers in the game. 4 of 7 is from the field, 2 rebounds as well. From him, no one else really done too much offensively. Well, Vechta, Murray Murphy come in 2 of 2 from the field. He has 4. The other way for Wloclawek. Been a balanced scoring output. 3 guys on 4 points. Tony Rowe, Chase Simon, Roland Brumanis. Expected Roden, Simon and Ricky Ledo to lead their team in scoring. Ledo, he's been 2 points right now, 1 of 3 in this first 10 minutes. Back to action there. Second quarter gets back underway. Immediate track coming from Vechta. Really trying to cause some problems, but just going to manage to keep the ball. Wloclawek went out of bounds and near steal. As Dow was pressured, double teamed in that backcourt. He's out there now with the ball. He'll get it back. He's out there with Karolak, Ledo, Ivanovic and Sokolovsky. As Dow tries to put a man on a poster, attack the ring hard. DeLeo, Erkenhoff, Kessens, Simpson and Vestoria out there for Vechta right now. As Dow goes to the line. Basketball fanatics waving the flag, and another miss from the free throw line from Wloclawek. Shooting has been terrible so far in this one. 0 of 3 from the line, 0 of 7 for 3. Second is good. Now come with that pressure once more. Look ahead. Vestoria now. After they passed up the open 3, Vestoria waiting. They want to go to Erkenhoff. Here he is. Low post. Kicks it back out. Tough 3. Doesn't drop this time. Drive. A wild finish at the end from Ledo. Chance for Vechta. Pushing the other way. Numbers. Open man. Doesn't go. Vestoria it is on the far side. Good clean look from him. He's an excellent shooter. He can get this one as Dow loses his man on the crossover. Good pass to the inside. Sokolovsky can't finish the reverse though. And then a fight for the rebound is won by Kessens, and he saves it off the back. Of his defender, as the referee points it the wrong way. All established now though. Ish Wainwright comes back in for Vechta, replaces Philip Erkenhoff. DeLeo then brings it down. Oh, here's that 1-3-1 Anvil. Known for last year. Was real problems as DeLeo can't get the finish. And Anvil push. Oh, open feed. And the easy finish. Well, the defense nowhere to be found. Once again, just effort plays from Sokolovsky. Getting out in transition. Rastoria then, he's going to try and find some space to unlock this zone. Here he is, puts it on the floor. Rastoria into the lane, can't finish with the left-hand scoop, and it will go back to Wloclawek. So once more, first two possessions in that 1-3-1 zone. Said they were known for it last year in the Barcelona Champions League. Let's see, Sokolovsky, his first points of the game, but he's the man who chased down that earlier steal, saved it, falling to the floor. Dow, it's going to be good for the offensive foul. Well, he's taken the physical challenge to Max De Leo. On that occasion, De Leo, make sure the referee knew there was too much contact going on. So possession will be back with Vechta. 6-point lead at the quarter. It's been brought back to just 3 here. Josh Young comes back in. He'll handle the point guard duties against this zone. Rastoria at the 3, didn't want it. He's picked up his dribble. Simpson, high post. Wainwright spinning. Too strong on his finish. But he's going to get his own offensive rebound. Good feed from Wainwright. Kessen's open man in Simpson. His 3 bounces clear. Dow. Sokolovsky. He'll spin, lose it on the way up. Fight. He's on the floor as always, Sokolovsky, but he's beaten to it this time. Going in the opposite direction. The 3 is up and good from Josh Young. Oh, Young showing why. He had that big game on the weekend. 6 points from him. 2 threes. Team coming. Ledo finds the open man. Dow can't finish, but will be at the line. Turn his 2 the hard way. Now we see Young sets his feet, takes his time in the corner. Nothing but the bottom of the net for him. You might be able to read that situation. But she got Milicic, not particularly happy with his team. Finally, some good production. 4-point game there. Once more, that 1-3-1 zone. Young just waiting, trying to find a pass. Puts it on the floor. Everyone just surrounds him. Now he's going to get an open one. Already made 2. This one bounces clear. And Ledo nearly picks up an offensive foul. But the pass way out of bounds from Chris Dow. Believes he was fouled. I'll explain why it was such a bad pass from him. It'll be Vechta to have the ball. So substitutions coming back in. Kamari Murphy, 4 points, 1 rebound for him. Rastoria gets to the corner, gets it back, puts it on the floor. Young, another 3. Again, another miss though. Sokolovsky puts it down, but pulls it out into the hands of Chris Dow. Ledo. Simon in the corner. It's been very quiet, Chase Simon. As has this man, Ledo. Just 2 points, 1 of 4 shooting, but he'll go to the inside. Novanovic fouled. Again, they'll be heading to the free throw line. Anwil Wloclawek. They are 4 of 8 after the last trip there, where they went 2 for 2. Novanovic. 2 points, 5 rebounds for him. moves quickly the other way. Storia finds the open man in the high post, but they're going to lose it on the way up. Sokolowski kicks ahead, and the easy finish from Simon. Takes a heavy fall, seems to be okay. And once again, that 1-3-1 zone of Anwil Wloclawek causing all sorts of problems for opposition in the Basketball Champions League. Vechta going to call their second timeout of this first half because the lead, which at one stage was looking comfortable at 6, at the end of that first quarter has been kicked right back now.
In the zone, all good. That's not playing a good zone. We have to be attacking the gaps, okay? Let's play always with the 5 men here, and I want to use the corner, okay? So Philip, you can pop out to the corner, but not just play stationary. Attacking, playing, and ball, make yourself available, all right? We are taking threes because they are wide open. Then long shot, long rebound. We need to have a good transition defense. I want my 5 and my 4 pressing the ball, okay? Take care of the press break, okay? I want Masturia to inbound and then attack. If they face guard, can we have the big flash in the guard for long? You guys see that? Hey, if they face guard.
Finish from Simon. Takes a fall afterwards. It's going to be okay. Kick ahead from Mikhail Sokolowski. It's been an X factor for me, Sokolowski, since he came into the game. You know, stats don't stand out to you. 2 points, 1 assist, 0 rebounds. And just the energy he's brought for the team. And a difference maker in my eyes. Point lead for Vechta then, 26 versus 25. Anvil slipped into Mataman this time. It's tipped into the backcourt. This could be a backcourt violation against Vestoria. It's a frustrated man there. Pedro Calais. Near side, Ledo trying to attack. Tough shot that he had to manufacture there. I'm sure that was the best option for Anvil. As now Simpson cuts off the post entry pass. Then there's Vestoria! Excellent play from him. Gets the finish. Goes into the camera as well, but what a pass. Out of the post from Kamari Murphy. He had one man, turned that down, found Vestoria. There you see, lovely bounce pass. Vestoria with the finish. The camera attached to him. As he will go to the line for an extra one. Tony Roten has come back in for Wloclawek. Vestoria makes it to push that lead out once more for Vechta. Now, cheap one comes against Murphy. Halfway through this second quarter, Vechta already in team fouls. So aggressive. Wloclawek. Now this is where it can help. Sokolowski knows that they're in foul trouble. Attacks. Draws the foul. And now he'll go to the line for 2 easy free throws here. This is the first. Great to get to the line. Of course, you've got to finish your free throws if you don't. It's a possession won by the defense, really. Foul means nothing to them. Of course, depending on the depth of their roster, that is. Second, too strong as well. Are they going to get an offensive rebound? Sokolovsky this time with the left hand, can't get it. Gets his own rebound once more. Third attempt to the basket here for Anvil, but they can't capitalize. They're going to get another go, though, as the ball bounces out and will stay with the Polish team. He's heard Coach Igor Milicic in his timeout campaign for his team to rebound the ball better on the defensive end. But look at that, 24-10 on the glass. Incredible discrepancy between the two teams. And RASTA, just 10 total rebounds, 10 offensive for Vechta right now. That's the easy score, plus the foul. Sokolovsky. Out of bounds play. Gessens comes back in. Off goes out. Sokolovsky. Again, another missed free throw from him. Oh. Applauded his great play. Sokolovsky 0 of 2 there on the free throw line. This is 1-3-1 defense again. Therefore, Anvil skip pass. It's the open 3 to Young. Can't get it to go. Shot clock was getting low once more. Here is Roden. Good feed. The layup missed by Sokolovsky. Great pass from Tony Roden. Sokolovsky should have done better, really. Will remain with Vechta. Jimenez comes back in. Possession. To the high post and a foul will be called as Young. Got a little bit of space. Tony Roten. Commentator said that one against Tony Roten. Looked like he was involved in the play to me. Check that one for you. Into the side, penetration, good little feed, and another dunk. This time it's Kamari Murphy. They've attacked the ring hard, Vechta. Been given those rare opportunities. The backdoor cut turned over. Here comes Murphy. Loses it, but it goes right into the hands of Gessens. And he gets back-to-back dunks for Vechta. And a timeout is called by Anwil Wloclawek. Just a little bit of a run there for the hometown team. Crowd are getting into it. So Igor Milicic will call a timeout. Just try and reorganize.
We are all selfish. We are all selfish. Why do you want? Hey, no look pass. You got wide open guy. Also, penetration. God, give the ball. Give and go. Swing the ball. They are attacking us. We are not swinging the ball. Give the ball immediately. He's there. Pass. 3-point shot. Guys, we are in a man-to-man. We are in man-to-man. Man-to-man. First one. I'm a muffle. First one, 20, elevator. Spring, curl.
¿Dónde está tu foul?
Huh? 25 back. Hey, 23. Go on this one. Spring. Elevator,
Great feed and finish from Murphy. No one getting in the way of that one. And he plays the point guard position. Through reluctant judgment, gets it over to Cousins. Gets the finish. Back-to-back dunks for Vechta. Dow brings it down then. Easy score straight out of the timeout. Ivanovic. A lot of space and the kick to the corner. Simpson, after such a strong start from him, can't get going. Young. He missed a couple last two times with good opportunity. I'm going to miss a third. There's 3 triples on the night for him. He has 9 points. Simon waiting for something. Just no space whatsoever. Turns it over as he tries to find his man cross court. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Vestoria got ahead of his man. Great defensive play from him, and he's going to be rewarded. Vestoria read the lane, stayed with it, and there's the foul against Ricky Ledo, just trying to get back into the play. 2 shots plus possession to come. What a final couple of minutes this could be for Vechta here. They have a 7-point lead. They have 2 free throws and the possession to come as well. A crucial time in the game. They could really push out their lead here. There's Christoph Sulima comes in for the first action tonight for Anwil Wloclawek. Replaces Ivanovic. 2 for 2 for Vestoria. 8 points for him. He goes to the bench. Rachel comes in. Vechta, 9-point lead plus the ball. Into the hands of Murphy here. Murphy isolates, takes the jumper, doesn't go. Great work on the glass. Rejected. Now in transition. Ledo trying to find something. Excuse me, it's Tony Road. Can't go anywhere. As Freemanis' running hook is good with the lefty. An important score for Wloclawek as we hit the 2-minute mark. The first half, Josh Young uses it. Let's see, Tony Roten wants the double dribble to be called. It isn't. Young gets a little slip, throws it up, and then the finish. Once more, it's Kamari Murphy. Sorry, it was Simpson sneaking along the baseline. Should have known it was that high flyer, but there's so many of them on this Vechta team. One is flying all over the floor. Kicked out into the hands of Ledo. Ledo takes the tough step back. It doesn't go. And here comes Vechta. They got that 9-point lead again. Can they make it double digits? Simpson pulls up. Doesn't go. Pushing the other way. Ledo takes the contact, but good defense from Simpson to get in front. Numbers in transition if they want it, but smartly they're going to wait here. Josh Young collects the ball, organises his team. It's off the screen. Finds Rachel. Rachel has the step. His pass wayward. And goes out of bounds. see the drive, the lob. It is Simpson on the backdoor cut. What innovation from him. Then Slot comes in for the first time. Where's the number 11? To play defense in this final possession or so. The German team, he'll hesitate, slow the ball. As Dowd falls, kicks it. 3, way off from Simon. Haven't had a clean look in a while, Anvil. And in no hurry at all. Vechta will hold and wait for the final shot here. Josh Young controls it. He comes off the first screen. Throws it high, but good anticipation. They got a chance. Anvil in transition. Clock hits 3. Simon can't finish, but Sokolovsky is there to put it home as the buzzer sounds. And what an important basket that may well be for Anwil Wloclawek. A team that trailed by 9. There was an opportunity for that lead to stretch to double digits a couple of times in those final 2 minutes, but RASTA Vechta couldn't capitalise, and at the half it is 40, plays 33. Teams will head to the bench then, or the half-time locker room. Vechta, so impressive through large stretches of that game, especially Trevor Simpson. 13 points for him. He leads the way. Wloclawek 0 of 9 for 3. We said there was multiple possessions where they're last couple of minutes they're down 9. The only thing they've done is dominated on the glass, 29-17. Apart from that, I think they'll be looking at these statistics and saying, really, they've done a good job to just stay within the game right now on the road in the Basketball Champions League. Take this time to regroup. The 1-3-1 zone worked for them. Stretches on that first half. Expect them to filter it in again in the second. Now, RASTA Vechta in their first ever game in the Basketball Champions League would be very impressive indeed. Anwil Wloclawek only won 2 games on the road in the Basketball Champions League last season. One of those was on the road in Germany, though, as they defeated MHP Riesen-Ludwigsburg in October last year. They'll be trying to get their second win in Germany, 3rd win overall in this competition when we return. But right now, RASTA Vechta been impressive in that first 20 minutes, especially Trevor Simpson, who leads the way with 13 points personal. I'm going to leave you with some of these highlights then from first half action. Make sure you go nowhere. We'll be right back here in Vechta to give you second half action of the first game in Group B of the Champions League this season.
Green, oh, what a pass from Mike Green. Had his back to him, was looking the other way. Watch this. Hatcher to Garrett, and then the block. Pope thought he was going to dunk it, but Sy said, not in my house, my friend.
Brown, can he make something happen? And holy cow, can he? What a dunk by Brown.
Gino Lawrence, wow. Alex Davis with the throwdown off the phenomenal ball handling and pass from Gino Lawrence.
Along looking to run, behind the back from Reynolds. Finds Atkins for the easy layup. What a play from Scotty Reynolds.
And then his pass intercepted by Thomas, and he's going in for the dunk.
Lee finds Backo. Oh, it's rejected by Samois. Timed it beautifully. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, behind the back. What a pass and what a finish by Babacar Toure. Highlight reel play there from Chad Timberlake.
Here's, oh, that's what we've been looking for. What a play from Mamadou Niang.
Thomas looked to drive, nice feed. Amari swatted at the rim, twice by Ayenga. Not once, but twice. First time from behind, second time straight up, and he swats it away.
Cross court, James had the three in the corner. Did go, oh my Lord! Right over Iverson! Are you serious? What a dunk! He jumped to the top of this arena.
Oh, the lob, the jam, O'Leary, another backdoor cut, and Ruffnick with the no-look alley-oop pass.
Gets the rim. Alyssa Vicious blocked by Ellis. Alyssa Vicious going in. No. Ellis doing what he does best.
Cully Wyatt. Oh, the pass behind the back. God, that's a big time play from Cully Wyatt. World class from Cully Wyatt.
This feeler gets in the lane. Oh, goodness me! That could be the play of the game. Wow.
Goss kicks it. Jones, it opens up for Jones down the middle. Huge dunk from Jones right down the middle. Welcome back to Vechta at the half then. The northeast German city. It is the hometown team playing their first ever game in the Basketball Champions League that lead the way here. Could have been so much better though. They had that 9-point lead throughout the final 2 minutes. Had a chance to extend it to double digits. Never got. Last second basket from Mikhail Sokolovsky made it a 7-point game, 40-33 here at the half. The Anvil team was dominated on the glass, but scoreless from beyond the 3-point line. The high-scoring backcourt combo that we were expecting through Chase Simon, Tony Roten. Lado has just not happened right now for the Polish team. And that combination, that's just 11 points between them. As I mentioned, if it wasn't for their advantage, 29-18 and 12 offensive rebounds right now, where it might have been effort plays have been won by Anwil Wloclawek, but RASTA Vechta, the more complete team, led by Trevor Simpson. 13 points personal for him. 4 of 4 from 2-point range. 3 of those baskets on high-flying dunks. Started the game with an alley-oop. Finished late in the second quarter with another one as well. Highlight-worthy plays as we are underway in the second half here. First possession for Vechta, as they will go with DeLeo, Kesson, Simpson, Vistoria and Wainwright. Turned it over. And for Wloclawek, there you see Mikhail Sokolovsky. He's out there with Ricky Lado, Simon, Tony Roten and Roland Primanis. That's the 5 on the floor for the Polish champions. Simpson gives it back to Vistoria. Finds Lado. Thanks Lado. Kicks it. Open 3. And it's good for Simpson. Oh, he is a man to start the half. He had a dunk on the first possession of the first half and a 3, first possession of the second. Lado waiting for the screen. Tough 3 is good. Oh, tough shot there from Chase Simon. Well, we said he's a man who's been quiet in that first half. Averages 20 points a game in the Polish league right now. The first 3 games. He's got 9 personal now. Vistoria waiting. Kesson comes to set the screen, rolls, receives it, but that man Sokolovsky again, always making plays on the defensive end. Tony Roten is going to take a tough 3 very early in the clock. Fight for the loose ball, eventually falls into the hands of Max DeLeo. He is using the screen. Quick passing, wide open corner 3. Simpson once again. What a game from Trevor Simpson. points now for him. No ball. No. See Sokolowski, he'll draw the foul. One goes against Ish Mainwright. See good ball movement. Inside, outside. Simpson's just able to pick his spot, really. Defense can't rotate quick enough. Murray Murphy's come in for Mikhail Kessens. Easy finish from Freemanis. Feed Roten as well to find him open. Now Roten hounding the ball, gets the steal, he's ahead of everyone and finishes. Back-to-back plays from Tony Roten, then steal and finish against DeLeo. Now he's going to run into a thunderous screen. Wainwright wide open, we're playing 5 against 4, but they can't capitalise. Roten gets up and now he's ahead of everyone. Roten attacks the ring, draws the contact and finishes. Well, Roten took a heavy hit on the ball screen, fell to the floor, and it ended up working in his favour. He was the furthest man down the court, and when Vechta were unable to score, it meant Tony Roten was ahead of everyone for the finish. Oh, after what looked like a great start for Vechta, they have been heads back now. 46 plays 42.
Next play, team 5. Next play, team 5. Okay? We are going to try to score out of this partnership. Boom. If nothing is there. Pasturia, backdoor. Boom. Pietro, Wainwright for Josh. Boom. Come up, Wainwright, circle behind. And then we play. So here, I just stop the game that they don't get even illusion. Okay? We have to get back. Let's go and ready fast play. Watch out the press play. If this takes off, the space in attack. Let's go. Let's go.
It's Tony Roten. The finish. 4 in a row for him. There's the other 2. After the steal. 3 straight plays. He went an assist for a layup, a steal and a finish. And then the finish over the top. Anwil Wloclawek. And back to last season. Lost their last 6 games in the Basketball Champions League. 4 of those defeats by double digits, but very much within this one as we're kind of into that midpoint of the 3rd quarter. Oh, what a finish. Murphy took the hit, too much power. There he is. Freemanis trying to get back into the play, trying anything he could to stop Murphy, but unable to do so. And a chance for a 3-point play. Murray Murphy. She makes. Sokolowski beats the pressure, finds Freemanis. Allow Tony Roten to post. Big body, tough matchup down low. As he gets the score, just too physical for Josh Young on that possession. That's where Anvil do have an advantage. Their bigs can play out to the perimeter. Tough shot, doesn't go. Now Ledo spinning. Can't get it to go though. Astoria pushes the other way. Comes off the screen. Astoria draws the switch, backs it out. Playing against Sokolowski. Young back to Astoria. Astoria has the step. Little quick runner is good. Just kind of caught the defense off guard. Astoria looked like he was going to get into his steps and finish, but just threw it up quickly. You see, too quick. Getting out of his hands before he got to Ricky Ledo. Roten. Finds Freemanis, that's what he can do. Picks and pops, makes it. Just what a cue, really. Just saying, this versatility of Anvil is their ability of the bigs to step out. And the response is from Wainwright. First field goal, first points of the game for Wainwright. Looked confident, though, stepping into the 3 out of transition. Tony Roden goes off a couple of screens. Now attacks. Draws the foul, scores. Looks like it's going to be an N1. Tony Roden has taken over this game in the second half. There's the contact. Roden bullying his way to the ring for 2. Points, an assist, a steal. All coming in this second half for Tony Roten. I think it's 7 points now. Yeah, hands it over to Astoria. Astoria has the step, kicks it, open man in the corner. Back-to-back threes. Wainwright makes his second. Simon just didn't really have anywhere to go. It's a great turn of the corner from Astoria. Finds his man, Wainwright, open in the corner. Easy play from him. Astoria again, that little push shot, and this time short on that far side. Lido, of course, the immediate foul. Team foul against Vechta. Sideline possession coming then. 7-point game here. Lido loses his man. Tough step back though. Hasn't really got going. Lido just 1 point. 0 of 10 from the field. It gets the block there, Lido. Everybody kind of stopped. Murphy had it deep. He thought it was a goaltend. And once more, Tony Roten just bullying his way to the basket. Draws the contact. Let's have a look at this one. It goes up. And there's Lido on the block. Can't see from that angle. Vechta players absolutely incensed. Thought it was a basket, and you gotta say, first look, I thought it was a goaltend as well. Dow comes in. Tony Roten at the line, 12 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds for him. Is wayward. To the second. It also doesn't go. Such an explosive second half for him, but he's gone 0-2 here. The lob. Lido again gutting up high and denying. Vechta offense. Now move the ball. Lido will be open, but Freemanis dropped it, so they're going to start all over again. Shot clock to 12. Tough 3 from Dow, and it's good. Wloclawek, motor in here. Could have been for them if they were better than the 7 of 15 they are right now from the free throw line. Astoria has the step, kicks it. Good feed from him. Young wide open. Can't get it to go. And the momentum's just gone to Anvil here. Sokolovsky's going to be fouled by Young. He does not like the call.
There's a foul call against the RASTA Vechta. This one is for 3.
See the 3. Now, just setting his feet into it. Good screen. Gets him open. Sokolowski at the free throw line. I just mentioned what it might have been. 5-point game. But just 7 of 15. I think it's 7 of 16 from the line. Tony Roten 0 of 4. Sokolowski 0 of 3 now. Those two are the two main culprits, really. Finally, it's it to go. Josh Young looks on. He's gone out after picking up his 4th personal foul in that last possession. And taken away. DeLeo trying to find something. Goes to Murphy. Murphy to Vestoria. He's got to get it off. Tough look. It was straight, but comes out short. It's the front of the ring. Ledo. It's into the inside. They'll reverse the ball nicely here. This is the hot hand. There's Cristal. Finds Ledo open. Still can't get it going, but Cristal is there for the offensive rebound. That is what kept them in the game in the first half, Wloclawek. Offensive rebounds, and Vechta really up against it here now after looking so comfortable. Just a 1-point lead. They're in team fouls. There's a foul. Now, it's against Anwil Wloclawek. There's Dow. Great feed from him. Open shot for Ledo. He just can't get going. Dow there to follow it up. And Coach Milicic, in the first half, he told his team they were playing selfish. It's been anything but that here in the second half. Much better sharing of the basketball. Is good from Simpson. Well, he's back into the game and back making an impact. That big run was when he was sitting out on the bench. Good slip, and Freemanis gets the finish. That's the foul as well. Great slip from him. Fake setting the screen, just rolled to the ring. Doesn't go for Pastoria. Here comes Wloclawek. Dow nearly loses it. Eventually picks it up. Double dribble, surely. Play will continue. Deflected. Poor pass from Ledo. Pastoria. This pass, a loose one, and he goes out of bounds. Gives it back to Wloclawek. Mistakes both ways. Inbound pass, 2-point game here. 90 seconds left. DeLeo trying to draw that offensive foul again. Dow this time gets away with it, in and out on the 3. Fight for the rebound, it goes to Wloclawek, and it is put home by Sulima. Fresh into the game, Christoph Sulima. 14-4 offensive rebounds. You see the number there. We talked about it in that first half. Simpson. It'll be up to him to stop the bleeding once more. Gunhoff kicks it out. DeLeo for 3. Doesn't go. Anvil secure their glass. A chance for Anvil to take the lead here. They did have the lead. The largest is by 4 points. And that was actually way back. 6-2. Last time they had a lead with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. So we're just 3 minutes into the game. They've led for just 2.5 minutes in this one. Anvil, an opportunity here at the line. Cristal. Another missed free throw. Incredible. 19. 9 of 9, no, sorry, 10 of 19. They are. They do have that lead once again. DeLeo, tough finish, doesn't get the roll, and he's gone early. Plenty of time here. Chance for Anvil to go 2 for 1. Down for 3. Doesn't go. Looks like it's going to go Erkenhoff as the man who's committed the foul, and it sends Wloclawek to the line once again. The only positive for Vechta right now is they can hold for the final shot. They've got to grab their rebound first because, as you see, Ivanovic is at the line. He is just 1 of 4. He'll miss this one, but no, makes the second. 11 of 21 from the free throw stripe. Erkenhoff has to go out. He's got 4 fouls. Should be the final possession of the third quarter then. Possession. One more foul to give for Wloclawek. See if they use it here. They're going to trap Bastoria. And it goes out of bounds. No foul. I believe. So still a foul to give. 8 seconds left in the third quarter. 2-point game. Simpson isolated, shot clock winding down, don't want to foul him now, shoots a 3, but they do. Oh, Chase Simon is going to commit the foul. It needs to be earlier. Simpson kept his team in the game here. Trevor Simpson, 22 points, 4 rebounds. The line for 3 shots at the end of this third quarter. This one rolls out. Second is good. One more here. Anvil got to make sure they don't allow any offensive rebound. And for Vechta, just to be organised, don't commit a foul here. Final 3 seconds. It's good. Tied game. Get it back to Dow. He's got to heave it. Didn't get it away in time, even though he got close. So a strong third quarter from Anwil Wloclawek. 29-22, they took it, and that means we are tied at 62 here, heading into the fourth and final period. It is the debut in the Champions League of RASTA Vechta. What an opportunity for them. As Wloclawek hit 3 threes in that third quarter that brought them back into this one. Statistic, we haven't seen a rebounding total really skewed in their favour. Great opportunity for them, and if they can just find a way to start hitting some free throws, this game might have been over. had a really strong third quarter, especially early stages. Yeah, there's 3 baskets, a steal, and assist as well. Trying to set the scene, I think, for Anvil and the way they came out of the locker room. Gave them some momentum to get going. One of these teams has to make some changes. Anvil's got to start making some shots on the free throw line. Or Vechta has to do a better job looking after their own glass. Some defensive rebounds. Either of those things happen, great opportunity for that team to take the lead. Lead they should be able to hold on to. Possession for Anwil Wloclawek then to start this final quarter here. He'll come out. Dow has the ball. Ivanovic, Simon, Sulima, and Tony Roten is there for. It's a rebound after the easy miss, and a 3 from Simon, way off. Another offensive rebound, another miss. Wow, great opportunities for Wloclawek there. Couldn't capitalise, and Simpson the other way. This is an opportunity of his own. He thought he was fouled. He's down 5 on 4 here. Somebody's going to be open for Wloclawek. They can't take advantage. Roten doesn't need anything though. He'll play 5 on 5 and still get the finish. Tony Roten, 15 points personal now. Wloclawek have that 2-point lead. Remember, largest lead of the game for them is just 4. They haven't led since the opening couple of minutes of this one. Good slip, pass to the corner. That's been his lucky spot, and once more, Ish Wainwright knocks down the 3. Third 3 of the game for him, 2 from that same spot. Lead back to the German team then. Roten to do it again. Shot clock to 5. Have to make this happen on his own. They isolate. He pulls up. Too strong. Simpson grabs in the rebound. Here comes DeLeo. Waits. Goes over to Vastoria. Now the screen comes. Vastoria nearly loses it. Corner 3. Wainwright. Simpson. His doesn't go. Roten the other way. His kick out. Open 3 here. Doesn't go. Both teams had the opportunity. One is off by Simon. Roten puts it on the floor. He's just going everywhere.
There's a foul called against.
Not sure who the foul went against in the end. First of all, there was an attempted charge by RASTA Vechta on the drive from Tony Roten, and then there was a flying body in Ivanovic. He drew the foul against Trevor Simpson. Manis comes in. And so we're going to have a timeout here. Blacks will be charged to Anwil Wloclawek. 65 plays 64.
I want you to set the screen on Tony. Tony, make a play. He go first, he stop this action. He go this action, and then we'll play it. You go player. Let's go.
The graphic that came up during that timeout said it all. 47-24 on the glass in favour of Anwil Wloclawek. With the discrepancy so large, you know, often that's enough to win the game on its own. This one, it's kind of highlighted, or sorry, absorbed some of their shooting struggles from beyond the three-point line, from the foul line as well. We'll see what Coach Ivo Milicic has got drawn up here out of this timeout. He called it to try and get this specific play in. Expect Roten to be involved. Let's have a look. Oh, they're going to get a wide open one in the corner. Another miss, though, from beyond the three-point line for Wloclawek. Chance to run, and an easy score. Much too easy for Kamari Murphy. That's not the way it was supposed to be for Anwil Wloclawek. They called the timeout. Led to an easy two for Vechta. Dowd goes behind his back, kicks it. Open three in the corner. The bounce is clear for Simon. 3 of 13 he is from the field here tonight. Tough night for him. Tough night for Ricky Ledo as well, who's on the bench. Bastoria backs it out. This is the high screen. To the inside. The little jump hook doesn't go from Murphy. Down. Skips it. Open three. This time it's no good for Simon. It was once more. Wainwright squaring up. Bastoria has the step. Goes up high and gets the finish. Bastoria's done a good job finishing off the drive today. Roten turns it over. And a foul is going to be called against Dow. Since that timeout, it's been inspired from RASTA Vechta. The finish from Bastoria over two defenders. Giving them a little bit of breathing room here. 5-point game. Young's back into the game. Playing with 4 fouls. Josh Young, the number 8, in the backcourt here with DeLeo. DeLeo comes off the screen, finds Bastoria. Bastoria loses it. Just manages to pick it up. The shot clock, though, down to 3 seconds. Finds DeLeo wide open. His jump shot doesn't go, but it's going to stay with Vechta. Wloclawek had an ideal opportunity there. Try and turn the screws a little, try and get themselves an important defensive stop, but they couldn't capitalise. It'll be a fresh 14. Galeo brings it in. Astoria is open. Here comes Young. Has the step. Takes a tough one. Doesn't go. Looks around. Wanted a call from the officials. Roten has the seam. Glides in. This one doesn't go. So many times just in the ball roll and just fall out. Wainwright uses his strength to hold his position and draws a foul. Sokolovsky goes over. Him in the face right at the last moment. Excellent play from Wainwright to hold his position there. Made it an easy pass over the top. There is Wainwright. Quiet first half. He's made 3 second-half threes. Missed that one, though. Back to have been pretty good from the free throw line. 10 of 13 as a team. Good from Wainwright, takes him into double digits. It's a 6-point lead now. To Vechta. Now just uses his strength to get into the paint where he finishes easily over the defender. Young, remember, playing with those 4 fouls, doesn't want to pick up a fifth. DeLeo finds Young coming off the screen. That's why he's out there with the 4 fouls. Young knocks down the triple. 12 on the night for Josh Young. Coming from me on the 3-point line. Dow trying to respond, doesn't. And no one beating Ish Wainwright to that rebound. He was up the highest. Astoria using a little time off this clock here. Dancing with it against the pressure from Ricky Ledoux. Young cut off well by Dow. Finds Wainwright, high post. Astoria now. Steps to the inside, floats it up. And the follow from Kamari Murphy. Game face from Murphy. He's gone 13, the lead up to 9 for RASTA Vechta. The fourth quarter recovery from them. 13-4 here when it counts in this fourth period.
Hey, defensively, 1-3-1. We cannot stop, we need the rebound. 1-3-1. You are on like a monster. You are on the side. You're in the middle. Offense. Ricky. Go this way. Go this way. We're going 5 side. And then good UCLA screen. Or here. Wherever we pass. Good UCLA. You get the ball. You got it. You get the ball. This one is on you. You get it. On a pick. Take the screen. Try to go far. And even. Hey.
Astoria steps inside, he can't get the finish, but so much attention on him. Nobody there to box out Kamari Murphy. 6 field goals for him. I think it's his 4th dunk of the night. Big performance. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. What a big man. Possession here for Wloclawek. They're going to get it over to Ledoux, and he knocks down a triple. How that was needed. First field goal of the night for Ricky Ledoux. It was 0 of 11 before that one. 1 of 12 now. He does have 10 rebounds, 7 assists, but just hasn't got it going. Wainwright, a man who has, but the opposite corner and the opposite effect. That one rattles out. 2 crucial possessions now. Ledoux feeling it, takes another one. But can't get it. Sokolovsky loses it. It goes out of bounds to Vechta. 1-3-1 defense coming for Anvil. Had him in the timeout, setting that. They've got good possessions in that first 20 minutes, Anvil, in this defense. They can make it happen here. Last 3.5 minutes of the game. Astoria. Simpson kicks it out. 3 doesn't go though. But this one it does for Astoria. Off the offensive rebound, he knocks down the 3 to move to 15 personal. Oh, sorry, 12 personal. Ledoux into the lane, falls heavily. Slow to get up. Astoria up behind the back, but it's kicked. Ledoux not in any hurry here. Looks like he's in some pain. It's not a good sign from Ricky Ledoux. Just the way he crumbles here. No. sure what he did. I don't know if he trod on somebody else's ankle. Astoria tried to go behind his back, came off the leg of the defender to give it back to RASTA Vechta. With their ball in line. Exactly 3 minutes remaining. 9-point game. Simpson, another three. Line drive. Travis Simpson moves to 27 here. 10 of 19 from the field he is. And then the rejection, but it's finished off by Freemanis. Groans from the crowd. They wanted to explode, just taking some wind out of their sail there. DeLeo kicks it. Astoria in no hurry. Time is the friend for Vechta right now. Astoria, DeLeo in the corner. He'll be fouled. 5 on the clock. There it is, the three from Simpson. Watch the crowd response, they love that one. And he's going to come back in. Replaces DeLeo. See if he can unlock this game with a three here at a crucial time. Simpson, same spot, same result. Simpson moves to 30 points personal. What a debut in the Basketball Champions League for Travis Simpson. Now, 3 of his own, he gets it to drop. Will it be enough? We're under 2 minutes left now. 10-point game. Astoria pulls it out. Young does the same. They're in no hurry now with 10 on the clock. They'll look to attack once more. Double team comes. They reverse the ball. Astoria. This three doesn't go. Dow pushes, but it's taken away from behind by Simpson. Here he is. Simpson throws it up. And it is Murphy once again raising the roof. Simpson played provider so often. He's the high flyer finishing it off. Timeout called here. 1:25 left. And a fourth quarter to remember for RASTA Vechta. 24-12. They have dominated this period here. And, a time where you did wonder coming into this final period whether the momentum was in favor of the Polish team, but the RASTA Dome is rocking because their team has responded when needed. Gonna have to go quickly here, Anvil. Come out, Roden. Oh, looks like he's come up lame as well, holding that shoulder. This could be a big loss here. Second to go. Had an injury. As Ledo went out, and now it is Tony Roten holding his shoulder. You've got to worry. These are two injuries that players usually battle through. See Ledo go down with his ankle. Now Roten, this looks like you can see him straight away holding that shoulder. I think that's, collarbone area. Roten, if he's going to be okay, still not up. Astoria holding, waiting, taking his time here. Kicks it. Wainwright for three. There it is. The icing on the case for Vechta. And a turnover. Picked up by Wainwright. Astoria again gets it over safely. They'll use the time here. They won't stop trying to score though. Remember, points difference so important later on in the season. Penetration from Wainwright. His pass loose. They'll save it. Now Astoria's got 2 seconds on the clock. Gives it over to Young. Give him much of a chance there. One final opportunity perhaps here for Wloclawek. Sokolowski has the step to the inside, kicks it, open three. Doesn't go, but the offensive rebound is put home by Cristal. There's little hesitations here. Substitution. Last substitution made by Vechta. And that will see the end of the debut for RASTA Vechta in the Basketball Champions League, and it ends successfully. A very strong fourth quarter sees this one take it here tonight. 89-76. And a disappointing streak from Anvil that finished last season continues into this fresh one as they go down on the road. So there is the confirmation, 89-76. RASTA Vechta take it over Anwil Wloclawek in game day 1 of the Basketball Champions League. What might have been for Anvil, but they just couldn't overcome some poor shooting from three-point range and especially from the free throw line. And for RASTA Vechta, that man there, Kamari Murphy, stepped up 15 points, 6 rebounds and 4 assists for him. And it was his combination alongside the MVP tonight in my eyes, Travis Simpson. 30 points for Simpson, 5 rebounds as well, 6 threes he made, a couple of high-flying dunks as well from Simpson. What a debut in the Basketball Champions League for the German team. Polish fans still happy with their team's effort. They'll be hoping that those injuries aren't anything serious. Ledo and Tony Roten both went down in the latter stages. Roten still holding that shoulder. Seems like he might be okay. Wainwright, strong second half for him, really helped. His ability to stretch the floor. 4 threes for him, 13 points. 16 threes on the night for RASTA Vechta, and 6 for Simpson, 4 for Wainwright, 4 for Josh Young as well in just 23 minutes. Compare that to the other side. Wloclawek just 5 of 28. 17% from beyond the three-point line. Now we'll see it. The 18% for 3, 52% from the free throw line for Wloclawek on 21 attempts as well. That's the difference right there. Pretty solid shooting throughout from Vechta, and that overcame that huge discrepancy on the boards. Minus 20 for them. Real poor output, giving up 21 offensive rebounds. But scorers that we talked about, Murphy, Simpson, superb. Vastoria quietly had a strong game as well. Dow led the way with 18 for Wloclawek. Freemanis had 17, but the combination of Ledo and Simon alongside Tony Roten just didn't really get it going here tonight. Simon 3 of 14 for 9 points. Ricky Ledo 1 of 13 from the field for 13 points. Although we must say, he contributed in other ways for his team. 10 rebounds and 7 assists for him. Best wishes to those injured players from Anvil. Hopefully they'll be ready to go again next week in game day 2. So that is it. The debut is over for RASTA Vechta then. They will get the victory here tonight before they will travel on the road next week to France, to Pau, to face off against Pau Orthez. For Anvil, they'll be trying to break that win streak, but it gets no easier. Another away game for them. They will head to the Spanish city of Burgos for a team in San Pablo Burgos, which looked very impressive during qualifying and arguably one of the front runners here in Group B. So I will say good night here from Vechta as the debut goes to plan for the German team. They get the victory over Anwil Wloclawek, 89-76. And we'll move to 1-0 in Group B. I will say good night.